What up, people? What up? What up? What up? What up? This is not a real playing stream. It's something I walked in the house about 30 minutes ago. Didn't have nothing to do. Was a little bit bored. I said, well, let me talk to my peeps. Anybody that feel like talking? This is another subscriber appreciation stream. Um, just gonna talk about anybody that want to join me. We're gonna talk about whatever, whatever topic you want to discuss. Main two topics I'm going to discuss that I was reading about earlier this week. What's up, Jason Miller? What's up, Damenicion Scott? How y'all doing? Glad you could join me. I appreciate it. We're going to talk about Black Adam. I was reading about Black Adam earlier, and I think they're starting filming on it. I think they're going to have some really cool people in there. I think I've read, if I remember correctly, they're going to have Hawkman in there. God, I wish I could remember who the Dr. Fate. He's going to be in there. What's up, Trenton? What's up, United Thrive? Thank y'all for joining me. I think I'm really thinking that that Black Adam is going to be all right. I'm ready for it. Let me put you in there. First, let me put this. Damenicion Scott said, I'm watching the Clone Wars. Which season you on? I don't watch all of them. But I think season 7 is going to be on point. Season 6 was awesome. Like the last ones when Yoda was trying to figure out what's going on with the dark side. Went to that Sith temple. But I hope I hadn't spoiled nothing for you. But season 6 is awesome. Also, there's an episode on there when Jar Jar Binks and Mace Windu go on a mission. Mace Windu is hell. You can check that one out. What's up, Mad 1306? 1306, what's up? I want y'all to hit that like button. We're going to try and get 20 likes tonight. Let's get 20 likes for me. Only you can help me with that. I want to get 20 likes. Right now, I got 9 people watching me. Go ahead and hit that like button. Smash the like button. Get 20 likes. Let's see if I can get 5 new subscriptions. I can do that with y'all help. But we're going to go ahead with it. Like I said, I was reading about that Black Adam, man. I'm really getting excited about that. Based on what the past things I've seen The Rock do, I'm feeling like he's gonna pull it together and he's gonna make the Shazam franchise better. So I hope that they will kind of follow his lead because I think this is his wheelhouse. They had a whole list of who was gonna be on there, man. I wish I could remember. I know Dr. Fate's gonna be in it. Hawkman. I'm trying to think who else is gonna be in it, but it's about 4 or 5 of them. United Thrive says Dr. Fate was good and Dr. Sleep. Dark Fate was good and Dr. Sleep. Well, I heard of Dr. Sleep. I never heard of Dark Fate. So I don't know what it's about. What's up, DQ? Thank you for joining me, sir. I appreciate it, man. I'm watching season 5. I'm sorry I spoiled season 6 for you. But Clone Wars is good. If you haven't watched Rebels to me is better. So when you finish watching Clone Wars, make sure you go to Rebels. Rebels is awesome. David says, saw Fast and Furious now. I don't know. It's sort of losing its appeal for me. Another family member. We say Fast and Furious, you mean you saw the movie or you saw the trailer? Because I'm kind of liking the fact that Dom got a brother, John Cena. Because that might be all right. I saw the trailer earlier tonight, and I was kind of feeling it. Now, some of them that stunts they were doing, he was jumping mountains and like his car spinning webs like Spiderman. That was a little bit far fetched, but the physicality between the two I think that's gonna be right. And then that Charlene Theron, I think she's coming back reprising her role as the bad guy, whatever. I think that's gonna be all right. So I'm ready to see it. I don't care about Fast 9 or 8. Well, it's whatever you like, man. It's whatever your cup of tea is. I like action movies. I watched Shaw and Hobbs probably 2 weeks ago for the first time. I liked it, man. Black Superman, boy, Idris Elba was hell on that motorcycle. DQ says Shazam wasn't as bad as people think. I'm not saying Shazam the same way Shazam wasn't as bad as people think. Some also say it's not as good as people think. I just think if you want to check, I'm not sure how old you are, David. I'm probably older than you, but there was a Shazam show came on like 1979ish, 80ish. It was Billy Batson and an old man named Mentor, and they was riding around in a camper. Special effects and all that good. Best special effects is when he's transforming from Billy Batson to Shazam. I thought it was pretty cool. But the storylines were good. That's how Shazam should be. Go back and watch the episode of that and see Billy Shazam is not as dumb and acting and corny acting as he was in the movie. That's the way the Shazam should be in the movies. So if you want a chance, that's my opinion. Go back and check the episode. Just watch 1 or 2 episodes. Just see how the Shazam act whenever Billy turns into Shazam. How Shazam acts. That's the way Shazam should act in the movies. I think, and if you would act that way, I think it would be much better. Damenicion Scott said, I've seen all seasons except for 7. I'm revisiting the series, and I've seen all Rebels. I own Rebels on DVD and Blu-ray. Okay, good deal. And you know this is a good show. I was practice driving, almost hit the shed in front of the building. That's not good, UT. Splice said, what's up? What's up, Splice? I think it's the first time I've seen you on my chat. I sure appreciate it, brother. I appreciate it. DQ says, I've heard of it. Yeah, what DQ said? Terminator Dark Fate. I've never seen Terminator Dark Fate. Word of mouth came at me that it sucked. That's why I didn't go. So I didn't see Terminator Dark Fate. To me, it didn't do well for the box office. And I had several friends of mine that went and said it was crap. So that's why I didn't go. If it comes out on demand or maybe it come out on TV, I may watch it. But I didn't go to the theaters to watch it. Splay says, first time here. Welcome to my channel, sir. I'm glad you joined me. Please hit that subscribe button. Please give me a thumbs up. And I hope the material that I bring in the conversation I bring interest you into coming back. I appreciate it. Thank you for your support, sir. Mad 1306 says Justice Society will be in Black Adam. Yep, that's what I'm hearing. So that should be pretty good. I hope they do that right. Damenicion Scott said, have you ever seen the final season of Arrow? What do you think? I didn't see it. I'm probably going to watch it. I don't know why where I live at does not play any of the comic book hero TV shows on the CW. I don't know why they took them off. So the only way I get to watch them is I download the CW app. I'm usually a week behind or maybe a day or 2 behind. But I haven't watched any. I think I'm caught up with Black Adam. I haven't seen it. Black Lightning. I haven't seen this week episode. I haven't seen Batwoman episode this week. I'm waiting for the Flash to come back. I don't watch Legends, but I may watch. I haven't watched any of this other than Crisis. I haven't watched any of the Arrow, so I may watch that last episode, see what's it about. But I kind of lost interest with the Arrow, but I'm hearing that this last season, this last episode, series finale was pretty good, so I may catch that, so I'll be able to talk intelligently about it. You two say Hobbs and Shaw, good, I guess. Yeah, I've seen better, but it wasn't bad. Like action, fighting, that kind of stuff. That's your ticket. I enjoyed it. DQ says, remembers the early Spider-Man cartoons does whatever a spider can. One of my favorites introduced me to a comic book. Remembers the early Spider-Man cartoon. Yeah, I just watched that 1960. The Spider-Man intro was hot, boy. A guitar like Spider-Man, Spider-Man does whatever a spider can. Yeah, that's hot. I'm gonna tell you too. I'm gonna do a show on intros, cartoon intros, and because some cartoon intros, man, times you hear that music, man, you get you hyped for the show. I ain't gonna tell you what my favorite one is, but I'll tell you one of my favorite ones. I don't know if you remember the Iron Man Wars when Iron Man was a little boy and he had his two friends, little girl, teenagers. That intro was hot to me. The group that the singer name is Rooney, Rooney. Next time you're on YouTube, just pick up Rooney and punch in Rooney Iron Man Wars, and that song was hot. Damenicion Scott, I thought Arrow season 8 was good. I would miss the show. Trenton Graham, my son, what's up, boy? Are you going to watch Birds of Prey? Yes, I am. I will be watching Birds of Prey. You come, let's go watch together. Rosetta Allen says, hope you're having an awesome night. I'm working on my drawings. I am. Thank you, Miss Rosetta Allen. I hope your drawings come out well. I saw the one you had on your show last night. It was pretty impressive on the computer. Wish I had that kind of talent. But yeah, I'm doing all right. I'm not going to be on long, probably 30, 45 minutes maybe, unless the chats or questions keep coming in. I'll say a little bit longer, but my plan is 30, 45 minutes. But I'll say as long as questions keep coming in. Thank you again, Miss Allen. I appreciate the support. David Quintana says, yeah, Justice Society of America and Black Adam could be sweet. I agree. DQ says, song does bring back some memories. Yeah, man, that Spider-Man was tight, boy. I like that guitar. Mad 1306, have you played DBZ Kakarot? I have not played it. I've heard a lot of good things about it, but bro, I don't know. I'm telling you, I'm kind of cheap. I'm not ashamed to say it. $60 for a game is a little bit more than I want to play. I don't care how awesome it is. I'm patient when it comes to that. I'll go to GameStop. About 6 months, get a used one for about $40, 35 maybe, and I'll be just as happy. But I've heard nothing but good things about it. I haven't heard one bad thing about it, but I have not got it. I got a PlayStation 4 system. I think they make it in PlayStation PS4, if I'm being told. So if they make it, I can get one in my price range, and I'll probably go ahead and grab it. What crossover needs to happen? Any franchise? I don't know. I'm pleasantly surprised and happy with Crisis. I think they did that well. Trying to think. I don't know. The way they did Crisis was on point to me. I liked it. I tell you what, if you haven't watched the Deathstroke animation cartoon on CW, it is awesome. I don't know why they're dragging their feet on the second episode, but the first episode is called Dragons and Warriors or something like that, and it's 38 minutes, but it tells Deathstroke's backstory into present. It's a bad man, boy. I didn't realize Deathstroke was that awesome. But you need to check it out. It's on the CW app. Download the CW app. It's free. And Maybe on the CW Seed. It's 2 apps, CW and the CW Seed. Download it, bro, and watch the first episode. It is awesome. Mad 1306 says, I want to know what the DLC will be for DBZ Kakarot. What is DLC? I want to know what the DLC something costs. I'm drawing a blank on what DLC stands for, bro. Help me out. You are welcome, Miss Allen. I hope you're having a good night. You are most definitely welcome. DBZ Kakarot. I don't know what that means. Should I wouldn't mind seeing Dragon Ball go against doggone DC. I want to see that. I'm of the mindset that I think Goku in Ultra Instinct form could very much be a match for Superman, but some of my other friends don't seem to think that. But that's their opinion, my opinion. I just know Superman has glaring weaknesses that Goku doesn't have. So, just my 2 cents. Do you watch Star Trek? I love Star Trek, but I have not watched Picard, if that's what you're alluding to. I watched all of the Star Trek shows except for the one where I think it was called Enterprise, and that was Scott Bakula, whatever his name is. I didn't care for that one. But I watched the original Star Trek, which I love. My dad put me on that. Star Trek, what's one? Picard. Next Generation, I watched that. I watched the one with on Deep Space Nine. I love Voyager. I think Voyager is my favorite. So I watched all of the big franchises. My least favorite out of those 4 would be probably Deep Space Nine. Yeah, Deep Space Nine, then Star Trek, then Star Trek Next Generation, and then Voyager would be my number 1. Hound of the Valinator. 1,000 Kuos. Have you heard of him? I have not. 100 Kufus. Have you heard of him? I have not, sir. Don't know who or what that is. Yeah, $6 for single player games aren't worth it. Besides Cyberpunk 2077 and The Last of Us. Okay, I'm not a big gamer, so some of these things you name out to me is Greek. I'm the old school. If it ain't Dragon Ball Z, I like what's the one when the superheroes are bad? Injustice. Yeah, I like both the Injustices. I like I said, Mortal Kombat. I like the Tekkens, all of the Tekkens. When it comes to sports, I love NBA and I love the Madden games. That's pretty much now on the GameCube. My favorite game is Def Jam: The Fight for New York. I love that game. I have that game. My wife bought me that old GameCube system last year for Christmas, and that one game. Well, I got about 10 games. Is that, and there's one with 4-wheeler I play all the time. My grandsons play Spiderman. But my favorite all-time ultimate game that I love is Def Jam: The Fight for New York on GameCube. To me, it is awesome. DQ says, would you like to see animated Justice League Avengers crossover? That would be awesome. They do better on the animations in some of those movies than they do in the actual movie. So I wouldn't be mad to see that. Justice League Avengers crossover. Yep, that'll work. No, not yet. Deathstroke CW. I'm gonna watch it. Man, Deathstroke. United Thrive. I'm UT. Go watch it. You will fall in love with that first episode, and it's graphic too. If you ever watched like Spawn, with the 1990s, early 2000s, that's animated series. It's in that style. It has adult scenes, adult language, adult situations. So, first scene, I think he bouncing up in some booty. So, downloadable content. What's up, Tony Brown? How you feeling? Man, you missed much. I'm mainly, man, just kind of BSing around, man, talking about a few things. I was talking about Black Adam. I was excited about Black Adam. I read a lot of stuff about it. I just watched the Fast and Furious 9 trailer, probably about 30 minutes before I came on the air. Man, I'm hyped for it. John Cena's gonna be Vin Diesel's brother, and they kind of like got this grudge match going on. So I think it's gonna be all right. I've always been a fan of the Fast and Furious franchise. Just some of those stunts they do, is incredible, unbelievable, ain't gonna happen. But if you're in for a good action, you want to see a good action flick, man, that's your ticket. It looks like it's gonna be very fast paced, high octane, some incredible stuff. So check out that trailer. Just ask because I want to know if he is real. I have no idea who he is or what you're talking about. What's up, Tramaine? Sorry. What's up, Terrance? I saw your latest video with your brother talking about touching women's hair. It was quite entertaining. I already have my IMAX tickets for Fast 9. I don't have mine yet, but I'm going to see it, bro. When I saw the trailer, I was hooked. I don't have my brother's ticket pre, but I'm going opening night. I don't think that's going to be hard to get where I'm at in small town where I live. My favorite Star Trek characters are Data, Worf, and Spock. Yep, I like Data, Worf, and Spock. I also like Tuvok. Boy, captains are hard because, I like Janeway, I like Kirk, and I definitely like Picard. I don't know who's my favorite. Man, that's tough. I like different aspects of all of them. And one of my favorite characters on there was Q. But now I wish they would bring Q's son on the Picard because he should be grown now, and bring Q back maybe. That would be tight. I haven't seen Picard. I'm not going to get CBS access just to see Picard because I'm hearing a lot of bad things about it. Word of mouth, man. I'm telling you, man. Word of mouth will get you more people to the theater than you believe and what you think. UT said DC Universe app gave away early screenings for BOP. It was only for yesterday. DC Universe app gave away early screenings for. Oh, I wish I'd have seen that. I sure want to go see early screening. Was that just in a certain state, or was that all over the country? Terrance says Black Adam is going to be crazy. Dwayne Johnson is talking to Warner Brothers about bringing in Justice Society of America, Hawkman, Hawkgirl, Dr. Fate, etc. Also ISIS. Yes, I heard about ISIS. I wonder, is ISIS going to be loyal to Black Adam, or is she going to be more loyal? Because on the TV show, I don't know if you watch this, Terrance. I'm probably older than you. ISIS and Shazam were a team on the live action that came out in the late 70s. I remember that show very well. But I don't know. That's gonna be interesting. But like I said, I'm hyped for Black Adam. I think The Rock is gonna kill that because he's been chomping at the bit for that for so many years, and now you get a chance to do it. So I think he's gonna kill it. I hope they get the suit right. That's gonna be his lover, okay? Or you gonna make a review on Birds of Prey? When I see it, I definitely will. I've been hearing that Birds of Prey, the people that have seen it, word of mouth, that it ain't bad. So, that's good. I don't want any comic book movie to be bad. So I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. So I'm hearing it's gonna be all right. Damenicion Scott said, "Have you ever seen the underrated Marvel series called The Gifted?" Yes, from a F Fox X-Men spinoff. I haven't watched it. I've seen the commercials on TV, but I haven't watched it. I'm telling y'all, get that app. It's called the CW app. It's free and it's CW Seed. There's a show on the CW Seed called Atlantis. It kind of reminds me of Hercules, the legendary. I think it was Legendary Journeys, but that starred Kevin Sorbo as Hercules and Xena Warrior Princess. It kind of reminds me of that platform. I've been watching that, man. I've been kind of hooked on that. It's this guy. He's on Earth, but then he goes underwater and goes through this tunnel or portal, and he's transported back to Atlantis. But Atlantis is not under the water. It's like a kingdom like Camelot, and there's sorcery and witchcraft, and games kind of like the gladiators and stuff. And there's an oracle. I believe it's his mother, and she's trying to like guide him. I'm kind of feeling that show. I like stuff like that. So that's what I'm kind of watching now. But it's called Atlantis. It's on the CWC app. Yep, I'm going to make a Birds of Prey as soon as I watch it. DQ says DLC stands for downloadable content. Okay. Sounds good. Terrance says The Gift was a great show. There was some intense X-Men material. That and Legion was great. Yeah, I've seen the episodes, but I never watch it. Terrance says John Cena's a terrible actor, but I think he has room to get better as an actor. This may end up being his best performance. We'll see when the film comes out. Yeah, I think John Cena is a one-trick pony. Because I saw him in the Marine, and he was watchable. So I think he's gonna be a little bit better than he was in the Marine. And I think it's gonna be all right. I think Ben Diesel's gonna coach him. The rest of the people are gonna make him feel comfortable. And Charlize Theron, she's gonna coach him. Ludacris, Tyrese, all those guys. So I think they're gonna pull it out because this may be their last one. That's the feel I'm getting from it. It's gonna be the last one. So we just have to wait and see. Trent says, "Are you gonna watch Vin Diesel other movie Bloodshot?" I don't think that's gonna be a lot. Well, I was on a stream a few nights back. A lot of people say they think it's gonna be good. I'm not familiar with the character. I don't know what his powers are or how he got his powers. Like I said, word of mouth is very important to me whenever I'm not familiar with a character. I depend on people that I trust, whose opinions that I trust. So if I start hearing good things about it, curiosity gets the best of me, then I will go. But if it's the kind of feedback I got for Terminator Dark Fate, I won't be seeing it until it comes on TV. UT says DLCs are like weapons, maps, clothes, all they call it, skin, etc. That's what they pay for you. Bro, I don't doubt what you're saying, but like I said, I'm not a big time gamer. So some of these acronyms and abbreviations you're using, thank you for the information, but I definitely don't play the kind of game where you gotta do all that thinking and find this kind of stuff. That ain't for me. That's why I love Batman, but that Batman Arkham, all that stuff, you gotta use this device, use all that. No, I just want the plain fighting game. I whip your ass, or you whip my ass. And I go on to the next. That's why I love Tekken. That's why I love Mortal Kombat. You ain't got to think about it. You just got to punch, special move, X, Y, Z, whatever the thing is, and get over here and flawless victory. That's what I'm about. All that other stuff, I don't get down with all that stuff. Just not my cup of tea. I don't have time to be playing no game 30, 40 hours. The Gifted, sadly, is the best you get in terms of live action X-Men on TV. Yeah, because I watched that, what was it? The thing that had the dog, the Inhumans. Oh my God. That was hard to watch. I think the Inhumans is harder to watch than Batwoman. And Batwoman is a piece of Dolphin Donkey. It is tough, buddy. It's tough to watch. Last episode I watched was really tough to watch, but I think Inhumans was tougher than that. John Cena versus Batista. Who is the worst actor? John Cena. Batista does have some comedic timing. John. Darth Reed says, I'm excited for Fast 10. They made it sound like this Fast Furious and 9 was going to be the last one. We're talking about the final thing and when your past finally catches up with you. I don't know. I'm wondering if Jason Statham going to be in it. I see they got Han back on the video. Well, it's a spoiler if you haven't seen the trailer. Han is not dead. I don't know how they brought him back or how he came back, but he's not dead. He's going to be back in this. Dark Side said John Cena is a good actor. Everyone has a right to their opinion. Batista is better than The Rock. No. Sorry, but you're wrong, UT. For the US, you had to be subscribed to the service. For the us, you had to be subscribed to the service. What does US stand for? I was born at the right era of comic movies. That's possible. Trenton said, did you watch Bad Boys 3? Not yet. I may go this weekend, Sunday, fall. I won't be able to go tomorrow, but Sunday may be a possibility. I heard it's good. I heard that Martin Lawrence steals the show. So, United Thrive says, Marvel shows are boring, yawn, besides Punisher and Daredevil. Are you talking about TV shows? But if you're talking about movies, then I disagree. TV shows, you may have some validity to that, but movies, I disagree. I saw him in 12 rounds. I was rooting for the villain to finish him off. Ooh, that's cold, DQ. That's cold. Can't see John Cena. That's why. UT says Bloodshot don't know seams. Jeans Peter says Street Fighter, my favorite movie. Oh. That's funny. That's all I'm gonna say on that, Jeans Peter. That's your favorite movie, then. Good for you. DQ says sad. I like Batman Arkham series. Has some great fighting. And I've seen it play and I've seen my son play it, and he kills it. But I'm just not. That's not my cup of tea. I'm not saying that it's bad. I'm just saying it's not for me. I prefer the straight games where, look, give me Sub-Zero or give me Scorpion or Raiden. Let's just go at it. Your skills against my skills. I'm Tekken. I like the one that looked like Bruce Law. And I like that Cop. They're my two favorites. And your skills against mine. Then if it's on Madden, you pick your team, I pick my team. If it's NBA, you pick your team, I pick my team, we go at it. All that other stuff where I got to use X-ray vision or use some kind of scan or go in this room and slap this person on. Not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it's not for me. I like the simpler games. Dark and Furious 10 comes out April 2nd. Okay. Good deal. UT, Fast 10 and Hobbs and Shaw 2 is coming out. I don't know how they're going to improve on Hobbs, Shaw and 2 because, I mean, that sucker, he was the ultimate. He's the bionic man for real. D. Scott said Robert Storm is about to be live. Okay. If he going live, he probably going on another, like he does another medium other than live stream, but good for him. Yep, he's live now. Okay. Um, Trenton says it's better than the first two Bad Boys movies so far. I've heard that. I heard that. Um, I'm gonna go see it, but I just haven't seen it yet. DQ says, "LOL." Who and Han are the villain or not even close. Rock is way better. I don't watch movies or TV shows, music, and games all I want. Good for you, bro. I'm glad. I like music too myself. TV show. David Quintana says, "Yeah, I hear you, Danny. About what? What about the games? Yeah, man. I mean, I ain't putting it down. Just saying it ain't for me." Jeans Peter says, "Street Fighter is not my favorite movie, but favorite arcade game." Okay, I got you. If you give $800 million to make a movie, what movie it would be? That is an excellent question, UT. Excellent question. Let me think. If I was given $800 million, I would make the best damn Dragon Ball Z movie you ever seen. I would skip all the sagas. I'd go straight to Dragon Ball Super, and I do Dragon Ball Super, throwing a little bit of different twist in what happened. But I would love to see Beerus, Whis, um, Vegeta, Goku. I make Vegeta have ultra instinct like Goku. I would make it awesome. If I had $800 million, I would be the best damn Dragon Ball Z movie you ever seen, and it would surpass Endgame. DS says, "I hope that Fast 9 is awesome and fun. Me and you both, brother." UT says, "For Bad Boys 3, do I have to watch first?" I heard you don't. I haven't. I can't remember Bad Boys 2. It's been so long since I watched it. Um, I don't know, but I was told by friends of mine that have seen that is you don't have to watch 1 and 2 to be caught up to speed. Dorothy said they should have did Hobbs and Roman for a buddy cop movie. Who is Roman? They should have did Hobbs and Roman for a buddy cop movie. Trent says, "In my other." What do you mean, in my other? In my other. I didn't get that. Trent, send me what that means. Give me 1 minute, folks. I gotta take a break for 1 minute. I'll be right back. Thank you, folks. I'm back. UT says, yes. Hold on. Sorry about that. UT says, you prefer movie theaters or streaming? You mean streaming movies or talking to y'all like streaming? Metaphorical. Am I saying it right? Metaphorical. Yo, if I'm saying that wrong, please tell me. But that Dr. Doom is tight, bro. I like that. That is tight. Godzilla versus King Kong. This is the end game now. I've never been a King Kong. I mean, I've never been a Godzilla fan. Godzilla movies, in my opinion, suck. I don't like them. Definitely not my cup of tea. If Godzilla does finally face King Kong in the movies, I'm pro King Kong. You not thought I'd sub you up, bro. Thank you. I appreciate it, man. I'm telling you, man, your icon is tight. I'm digging that Dr. Doom. Your avatar is strong. Please, what? I make no vids. I'm not understanding you, UT. 100 Kufas is a rapper. Look him up if you like rap. I do like rap. I like a lot of old school rap. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm not a fan of this new rapper rapping. Some of them are, but man, I mainly, if you look at my phone, I probably go with 400 different songs in here. Listen to a lot of old school rap, old stuff. Very because I listen on the radio. I listen to my radio station is WWDM 101.3, Big DM. It's in South Carolina. I listen to it, and some of the stuff on the radio, man, sounds the same song, just different words. And they say the same words over and over. There's a song now. The girl mainly says, "You say a lot of things. You say a lot of things. You say a lot of things. You say a lot of things." She said that over and over. You say a lot of things. And she said it, I guarantee you, 40, 30 times. Like, so she just went in her room and wrote, "You say a lot of things. You say a lot of things." They might say one chord, one verse, then the rest of the chorus or the, "You say a lot of things. You say a lot." I'm like, oh my Lord. So I just don't understand it. And like when I was a younger man, a lot of raps told stories. Rapping here now, man, they'll say they catch one catchy hook or whatever, and just keep saying it over and over and over. So I mean, I guess that's just me. Streaming movies. I don't stream movies, sir. I go to the theater. I don't stream any movies. I go straight to the theater and watch it. I don't stream movies at my house. I at one time I had a Cody box and a Fire Stick, but it got to be too much work because they keep changing configurations and you got to keep updating all that kind of stuff. So I just got regular cable, dish, and if it's a movie I want to see, I go to the theater. I pay my $10, $10.50, I think it is, and I keep it moving. I prefer streaming at home. Like, why they can't do it? Now I'm telling you what's going to happen. I done heard it. I'm not sure who's going to do it, but they're going to get it now. So I think it says in the theater maybe like 30 days, 45 days. But I'm hearing that the opening nights, it's going to be like pay-per-view. Like you did have these boxing matches and mixed martial arts matches and stuff and all this pay-per-view wrestling and stuff. That's how I hear the movie industry is going to be moving. Probably in the next 10 years, might be 10 years or less. But if it's something like, just say in-game, if you want to pay $45.99, you and your friends, man, you just chip in, man, pay $5, about 8 friends, 9 friends, You watch Endgame opening night. You ain't gonna worry about going through a crazy line or worrying about a ticket. Do it from the comfort of your home. I hear that is where the movie industry is going to. It's been taught, and I'm thinking they're working on it. So don't be surprised here in the next few years that theater is going to be obsolete. It's going to be obsolete if that takes off. And they're just going to just put on your TV. You're going to watch Endgame, or you're going to watch Iron Man 10, or whatever the case may be. Pay your $45.95 or whatever the case may be. And I split that up with my friends, swipe the old credit card, and watch from the comfort of my home. Thank you, sir. Yeah, man. I like that the avatar, man. That's tight. You're not tired, my bad. I issues most people I meet, I don't look at their videos until later. Later, man. Appreciate it, man. Thank you for coming. I'm gonna look you up, Metafickle, and I'm gonna sub you. Just because you supported me, and man, your avatar is tight. Let me go right now and see if I can sub you. That's what I'm going for. Let me sub Metafickle. Where is he at? Going to his channel, and he has been subbed. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Appreciate it, Metafickle. UT said, who's the best red you can pick? You have to pick to produce a dragon. Rather, they are forced to do it. I don't know. Taiki Waititi, if he knew anything about it, I would be happy with it because he has a humor that Dragon Ball Z has. So I would like him if he knew about it and wanted to do it, I would not be upset because Dragon Ball Z does have some humor in it, and I think he could capture that just right. So I would not be mad at him at all if he was the director and if he had his hand in the writing. That would be cool to me. UT says Metafickle is cool, man. Yeah, I think I definitely like that name, and like I said, his avatar is hot. You think Bigfoot is real? No, I don't. I do not. Jens Peter says music is pre-programmed crap, mostly after the 90s. We'll say crap. Just say I'm gonna say not my cup of tea. Not my cup of tea. Movie theaters are scams, expensive candy and stuff, and rude people. Some of that I agree with you. But there's a theater where I live at in the neighboring town. It has two theaters. One is just upscale, and I mean it's expensive. I think it's like $12, $15, $13 to get in. And like you said, the food is expensive. I know I took me, my wife, my two daughters, my son, and I think one of their friends. And I bought everything, and I bust $100 all up. She was probably close to $40, $50 just to get in. Then all of them wanted something to eat, so I know I killed 100 that day. But that was many years ago. I'm scared to see what it is today. Splay say you play any games, Annie? No, like I told you, man, I'm not really a game player. I play old school stuff, man. Injustice 1 and 2, Tekken, all of the Tekkens, Mortal Kombat, all of those. My favorite game is, I don't know if you ever heard of it, but it's played on the Nintendo GameCube. It's called On Def Jam, The Fight for New York. That's my all-time favorite game. I got a PlayStation 4 I bought last year, and I got maybe 4 or 5 games for that, which is a Madden and an NBA. Terrance said, I just reviewed Shazam, the episode where he teams up with ISIS. I reviewed the first 2 Shazam seasons of Shazam. There is a playlist for it. Are you talking about the live action Shazam from the 70s? Comment chat, HM. I can introduce you to the TV guide of comic YouTube. Okay, good deal, bro. Hit me up on Twitter. It's at Comic Chats. That's my Twitter handle, at Comic Chats. Get you some more exposure. I appreciate it, dog. I appreciate it. Like I said, hit me up on Comic Chats. That's at Comic Chats with an S on the end. That's my my Twitter. Hit me up on that on DM. We can talk, bro. I definitely would appreciate it. UT says Sling TV and Blockbuster team up, so you're getting movie night every Fridays for free. You need no subscription. Okay. All right, Matter Fickle, I just got you. No, I'm following you now, brother. Appreciate it. Check him out on my page. His name is Discovery Bay Comics. Okay, I'll do it. Now that would be dope as fuck. Okay, I review Shazam season 3 at some point. I'm rewatching it so it can be fresh in my mind for reviews. Yeah, it's only had 3 seasons. They changed Shazam in the 3rd season, which pissed me off. I think the first one was what was his name? Bostic. I know his last name was Bostic. And the second Shazam was John Davy. He seemed a little bit chubbier. I didn't care for him. I liked the first Shazam. He had the look. I liked him, but I think it was some kind of bull crap. Seemed like he wanted more money. I'm not certain. They should have paid him, man. He made the Cat Marvel. Second Cat Marvel was not. I liked them, but not as much as the first. Ace Place. I pay MTGA Arena. I spent $30 for me and my mom just to see the Joker, just for some snacks. Hey, man, I'm telling you, boy. I'm gonna tell you how cheap I was, man. I lived in California one time when I was in the service. I took this girl out on a date. There's this famous restaurant in Terrance, boy, left with it. It was called Alberto's, man, which is, to me is the best Mexican restaurant in California. I was stationed on Camp Pendleton. You go out the back gate, run about 10 miles. You come to the town where the local theater's at. You go out the back gate. We get 2 burritos, carne asada burritos. That's what it's called, carne asada burritos. Get 2 of those, man. She put them in her pocketbook. We drive down to the theater. I pay for the tickets, get a drink, big drink, share. About 10 minutes of the movie, man. She pull them out. We start eating them. Somebody said, "Man, I smell burrito. I smell Alberto's." We quickly put them back in her pocketbook, man. Because, man, them things, man, what you knew the smell, you knew the taste. If anybody ever live in California, man, go by Camp Pendleton. It's out the back gate. And they got one in San Diego, but it's called Alberto's. I don't know if they changed or not, because I got out of the military in 1993. But if it's still there, man, that is the best Mexican food I have ever had in my entire life. Yes, the one from the centers. Man, where'd you dig that up from? I got that around in my room now, man. The case comes 3 different discs for each season. My favorite one, man, I don't know if you remember, The Boy Can't Talk. His dad tried to get some talk, and there's a dog involved, and I think the dog falls down into the hole, and then this barn falls on top of the hole. And so the dad tells the boy that can't talk to go back and get help. It just so happened down the road is Billy and Mentor. And Shazam, Billy turns into Shazam, flies and go get the man. And you got to lift him up and fly him up. That's one of my favorites. One thing about the cartoons, live action or animated back in my day, after every episode they had some kind of lesson they were trying to teach you and learn. The cartoons of the day don't have that. I like that aspect of it. Even with He-Man, Thundercats, Silverhawks, Brave Star, live action, the ISIS, Shazam, Wonder Woman, all those shows at the end of the episode, they have some kind of message. The episode deals in some kind of either character flaw or some kind of, it would teach you life lessons. They don't do that anymore. I wish they'd get back to that. That was a good thing. Come check out, follow you on Twitter. I'll holla. I followed you back too, bro, man. We'll get together. I'll shoot you a tweet, man, sometime tomorrow. I love DC material. You name it, I've seen most of it. What you of Spawn and what you think of Spawn and Mortal Kombat? I haven't played Mortal Kombat 11. Yeah, they interchange 2 different actors for example. Yeah, man. I can't think of that first one, man. I know it was Bostic. I can't think of his first name. I want to say Barry, but I don't think that's it. But he was good. But I know the second name was John Davey. Harlow can show up on DC app. It's really good. Buddy cussing all over that. Terrance said burritos are always good. That's right. Sometimes in life you got to eat some Hispanic food. Yep, you're right. What you think of Spawn being in Mortal Kombat 11? I think it's tight, man. Shoot. Now I might spend $60 for that. I might. I'm a massive Mortal Kombat fan. Mortal Kombat is coming out January 2021. They've already finished filming it in Australia. Now hoping they're doing the special effects and the editing they need to be doing. The cast is fire. A lot of people say they don't like the guy that's playing Jax, but I don't have no problem with him. He's the guy that's playing Jimmy Olsen on Supergirl. I think he's going to play a good Jax. He has the age for it. It should be a younger version of Jax. He has the build. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed. Only thing, 2 things concern me. Movies come out in January are usually movies that the directors of the film house or the company don't think going to do well. So they try to put something out that this might make it, but they can put out things they think will be home runs to make up the money for that initial movie. The second thing is the guy that's directing is he's a first time director. The only thing he's directed in the past, I think, was some kind of long video. So I'm kind of scared of that because I would like to have somebody with a little bit more experience, a little more swag, a little more confidence under his belt. But this guy may knock it out of the park. I don't know. I hope so. I'm hoping and praying that Mortal Kombat is going to be a hit. Terrance said, I thought it was funny that Billy Batson was Hispanic, and then when he transformed to Captain Marvel, he was Italian. That show was entertaining, always a life lesson. Chinese food is good, and dog food, you got to try it. What the hell? You talking about UT? I'm not getting that. Jason Miller, I think Mac for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. will play better Jax. Yeah, I do too. But I ain't mad at the guy from Supergirl. I think both of them can do it. But I agree with you. Mac from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. He'd be cool. He's not big enough. Well, he can get big enough because man, when what's the guy that Christian Bale first got the movie for Batman, he just got off that. I can't think of that movie, but he was like 100 and shoot 60, 70 pounds, and man, he beefed up in like 2 weeks, 2 months time, be Batman. And in fact, Christopher Nolan said, "Man, you too big." So he got too big for Batman, and he got back down to his Batman side. So if the actor, if you dedicate enough, man, you can get bulk up. Gaining mass is not hard as losing mass. So if he get in that gym, man, he can do it. You gotta check out the playlist on Shazam. I'm gonna go to your channel and I'm gonna check it out, bro. They'll make him bigger. Don't worry about that. That's right, man. Man, you get with some of them professional. All you gotta do is get with the Rock. I've heard a lot of actors say, man, when they want to try and get bigger or something, they call Dwayne Johnson, man, because he is the master of getting massive. Unless he gets buff, he's not big enough to play Jax. Bro, they can do it. You wait till you see how Robert Pattinson look. I saw a picture of him pre-Batman, and now I see a picture of him get ready for Batman, and then you can see the muscle on him. Anyway, if you watch Twilight, in Twilight, the second one, I'm not sure what it is, Full Moon, whatever it is. If you look at Jacob and Taylor Lautner that played Jacob, he was not muscular. And the director told him, "Look, man, this next movie, Jake is a big kid. He's muscular, and I read that man, he ate so much protein, like hamburger pads. He carried them around in a cooler, and every time between takes, he's eating hamburger meat, get that protein, working out 2 and 3 times a day. And if you see him in one before, no, it's Endgame. No, what's it called? Breaking Dawn. If you see him before in the first part of Breaking Dawn when he's not wearing his shirt, old boy is ripped, and he did that in between movies. So it can be done, bro. It can be done if you had the discipline to do it. You got it all wrong. It needs to Michael J. White or Terry Crews. As Jax, yeah, Michael J. White played Jax in that one that was online for a minute, YouTube. I can't think of the name of it, but he played. I agree with you on that. Michael J. White or Terry Crews could play Jax. I think Michael J. White be more serious. Terry Crews probably trying to throw some of that comedy he have in there. And Jax is not comedic, in my opinion. MK11 is full of SJW politics. We're not getting into that. I'm not getting no SJW woke stuff. I'm banning that. I'm not getting into it. I'm not even going down that road. I hope it ain't, but if it is, oh well, I don't care. Jens Peter, yeah. Terrence said Hollywood just has to find the right actor. You can always big them up from there. I agree. Robert Pattinson still needs to grow. He's not Batman size yet. He's not big as Ben Affleck, but young Batman is not going to be as big as Ben Affleck. I can't recall in the year one book of Batman, but I don't think year one Batman is big as Batman that we saw Ben Affleck or even Christian Bale. So when he's first starting out, I'm pretty sure he's lean like Jason Todd or Nightwing. But if you remember, the Robins weren't that muscular either. So I think he's going to be in shape. But he's definitely not going to be Ben Affleck size. UT said The Rock uses supplements or some type of enhancement or steroids. One of those, a doctor confirmed it. So I don't know what he uses or don't use. I'm not there with him. All I know is that I've heard and read that a lot of the male actors, when they're trying to get certain parts, get a certain look, they call him because he knows how to get it. So Terrence said Taylor Lautner got buff for New Moon. He packed on 30 pounds of muscle for that film. I'm telling you, man, I read it. I've read the books. Okay, people probably gonna laugh at me and say, "Oh, I can't believe it," but I'm gonna say this, and I don't care if you laugh or pick whatever. I read all the books of Twilight. I've seen all the movies several times. If they come on TV now, I usually sit down and watch it. I like Twilight, the Twilight series. All that teenage love, all that kind of stuff. I don't like all that. I'm a big time vampire and I'm a big time werewolf fan. If it's a vampire or werewolf movie, I've probably seen it because that's what I really like. That's why if you watch my past films on my past shows, Netflix just came out with a Dracula. It's 3 episodes. I think an hour and 30 minutes, hour 40, 45 minutes each. You need to watch it, man. It's a new take on Dracula, a different take. It got some of the old stuff, but it got a little new stuff, new twist to it. I'm all about vampires, man. I love vampire movies. I love if there's a vampire movie or TV show, I guarantee you I probably don't watch it. Werewolf, so you probably gonna laugh again, but Teen Wolf that came on MTV a few years back, I watched all those episodes, man. The different kind of alpha werewolves they had was awesome to me. I was sad when the show went off, man. You may laugh at it, but go back and check out Teen Wolf on the MTV. Good series, man. Trying to go back to what the last thing I was at. Jason said, I don't think Christian Bale was big enough for Batman. I think Ben has the perfect Batman look. Yeah, for Batman that age. But Christian Bale was in his when he was in Bruce Wayne, no, but when he was in the suit, I wasn't mad at how he looked in the suit. Because Batman in some cases, now is he believable like Ben Affleck was? No. And definitely a lot of people say Michael Keaton is number one Batman. I like Michael Keaton as Bruce Wayne, but as Batman, his physique is not even remotely believable, and he can lift the Joker over his head like he did in that warehouse. That's not believable. But all that stuff, the way Ben Affleck was throwing people around and fighting and stuff, and Batman v Superman, I could see that. He had the look, he had the physique, he had the mentality. So I bought it. And the way in Justice League, how he fought that what you call them demons? I can't think of the name. But in the first episode, when he held that man down, and so the parademon could smell his fear, the way he fought and destroyed the parademon, that was awesome, man. So definitely, Ben Affleck is the best Batman. It just depends on the person because no matter what the training is, you still have to have genetics for it. That is true. Michael was a good Jax too. Yep, I agree. So Scott Adkins should have been Scott Adkins could play the Batman. I don't think he could pull off the Bruce Wayne, but he definitely could pull off the Batman. Terrence says Robert Pattinson is still too small. He needs to be at least 200, but he's not there yet. Ben Affleck was 230 for Batman. 200 pounds is where he needs to be at. Almost there. He has a ways to go. Johnny Xbox. I like Twilight too. Yeah, man. I'm telling you, I don't care. You can pick, laugh, snicker. I don't give a damn when it comes to that. I like Twilight. I thought it was good. So if you didn't, then sorry. But I liked it. Terrence said the Twilight books were bad. Oh, you see, I threw the, I'm sorry. He said Twilight books were bad. I threw the first book in the trash. The movies are bad, but they're entertaining. Well, except the last two films. I did enjoy Breaking Dawn Part 1 or 2. Oh, man. Boy, you're funny. The Rock may use some kind of enhancement, but that doesn't take away from his insane workout. Yeah, man, The Rock is a beast, boy. Terrence says, trash can be fun. Oh, that was fun. He does work hard, UT say. The Wolf Prison 1 of Twilight was okay. The Wolf Prison 1. Wolf Prison. You got to refresh my memory on that. I don't recall a Wolf Prison. Shazam or Black Adam? Black Adam, bo. All day long, twice on Sunday. Steroids make all the difference in the world. It does give you an advantage, which allows you to train harder. I don't think Dwayne is on them, but just wanted to throw that out there. I don't know, boy. Sometimes he looked like freaking He-Man for real. But like I said, I'm not there. I don't know what he takes. But I do see that I've seen video of him in the gym, and he is a beast. The fight was the best part of that movie. Are you talking about the fight on what? Twilight or the fight on Batman? If you're saying the end fight in Twilight, when the Volturi came to fight Edward's clan, then I agree. I like that fight as well. Batman in the comics is 210. At his smallest, he was 200 of muscle. You have to look beast to play any Batman unless you're playing Old Man Wayne. Ben is the best, hands down. I agree with you, Jason Miller. Ben Affleck had to use the robotic voice. Yeah, that's what I would have done. I would have done it the whole time because it'd be crazy. Oh, you're gonna do. That hurt your voice after a while. You're trying to talk. Oh, Batman. I would have used that robotic voice or that voice changer, and that's what I would have done. But it was pointed out to me in a recent discussion about Batman that out of all the Batman, George Clooney was the worst. He didn't try to change his voice. I went back and watched the movie. They're correct. He did not change his voice as Batman or Bruce Wayne. He was the same. I'm trying to think. Michael Keaton did it a little bit, but the most noticeable was Ben Affleck's voice and also Christian Bale's. I'm trying to think. Remember, the Val Kilmer changed as much. I don't think that he did. Val Kilmer is my least favorite Batman. If you didn't know, I cannot stand Batman Forever. I didn't like anything about it. Jason Miller, I hate the fact that I hated the whole fight at the end was a dream. Yep, but it was slick how they get out of that because too many main characters died. So I like how they did that. DQ says I'm probably in the minority, but Cavill and Affleck, the way they were presented, didn't do well for me. These are the main characters DC handled poorly. It's not their faults if you think it was handled wrong. I think they did with the best they could with what they had. I think they are the best two in that position, hands down. To me, even better than Christopher Reeve. I like Cavill better than Christopher Reeve. I know that's going to be sacrilegious to some people, but yeah, Christopher Reeve was tall and had the look, but what Henry Cavill does physically to get to look like Superman, he looks more like Superman out of the comic book than Christopher Reeve does. Christopher Reeves was tall and a big man, but he was not as muscular as Henry Cavill is. Henry Cavill looks like I've seen the comic book Superman look. So to me, and on top of that, when he talks and he does stuff, he makes and he is a very convincing Clark. So my favorite, hands down, is going to be Mr. Henry Cavill. And I definitely hope they get him back in the fold. But those movies are trash. Sorry, man. Hey, I mean, ain't everybody cup of tea, bro. If Dwayne Johnson does take steroids, that would explain a lot. Shazam gets beat up in the movie is nothing like child abuse. Crazy. Johnny Xbox says Spawn or Ghost Rider. I'm gonna lean towards Spawn. I do like Ghost Rider though. Ghost Rider in the comic books was hell. It didn't do him justice. My last comment disappeared. What was your last comment? What was your last comment, Terrance? I didn't see it. Tell me if Dwayne Johnson takes steroids. That would explain a lot. Christopher had the best. Let's see. If they got removed on Terrance, I didn't remove them, and I don't think I have a moderator on or nothing, so I don't know how they got removed. Christopher Reeve was a perfect Superman, but Henry Cavill looks like more intimidating than Superman. That's the difference. Well, Christopher Reeve was really charming as well. Yep. Christopher Reeve was the better Clark, but Henry Cavill was the better Superman to me. Christopher had the best Clark Kent, though. Cavill looked like Superman, but it's Chris for me. Michael Keaton or Ben Affleck. Come on, DS. You know that ain't even a. You know Ben Affleck got that. Marvel movies are, and the TV shows are not. That's true. Daredevil or Batman? Ooh. I love Batman and I love me some Daredevil. That is hard. I know in my heart. My heart is saying Daredevil, but my head is saying Batman. I know Batman is better all around and everything, but I love Daredevil. That is a good question. I think I did a show on that a few months ago when I was first starting off comparing Daredevil and Batman. I would love to see that. I think you asked a question about if I had $800 million, I'd like to see that crossover. Batman goes to Hell's Kitchen or Daredevil goes to Gotham. That would be awesome. I know Batman is better. I'm saying. My heart is saying Daredevil. My head is saying Batman. I love both of them. Matt Murdock is awesome. Bruce Wayne is awesome. Batman is a better fighter all around. But man, I love some Daredevil. God, I love that. That was a good question, UT. Good question. What's up, Mads? Glad you could join us. Appreciate it. Did you say F word, Terrance? Batman all day. Yeah, I'm saying, man. My heart's saying Daredevil, man, but I know what my head is. I know it's Batman. I'm having trouble using certain curse words. I think I may have got curse words blocked on my initial thing. So if y'all saying that, it's probably not going to get it. But I'm not deleting it. I can tell you that. Now I don't have a moderator on, so. Deadpool versus the Hulk. Oh, that'd be the Hulk. I'm a Hulk fan. Hulk. I like the 1990 Hulk that used to come on before Spider-Man and His Amazing Friend. You'd be like, dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. That is the best Hulk. And I'm going to tell you the best episode on there. There's an episode on there when Bruce Banner goes to Paris to talk to this doctor who has come up with this formula that can transform him back to normal. But he faces Quasimodo. And if those of you know who Quasimodo is the Hunchback of Notre Dame. And the Hunchback of Notre Dame in this episode is evil, and he's trying to get something, some kind of goal or something. But then he discovers that Bruce Wayne has the affliction of the Hulk, and he wants the formula. So he takes it and he drinks the formula, but it doesn't work right away. So he get mad, and then he beats the Hulk up, whatever, beats Bruce Wayne up and tries to kill him. Bruce Wayne turns to the Hulk, whatever. But they start fighting later on. But then the serum starts to work, and it changes him from the Hunchback of Notre Dame to a regular man. You should watch it. It's called The Incredible Hulk. It's a 1990 series. It came on, maybe 1980s. It's the 80s series. It came on with Spiderman and his amazing friends. It is awesome. There's also another one. That's my favorite. Second favorite is David Banner goes back in his time machine to prehistoric time, like with the dinosaurs and cavemen. There's this cave woman, and she falls for the Hulk, but another caveman is trying to get her affection too. So the Hulk has to fight this caveman and other dinosaurs and stuff, and he falls in love with the cave girl. Them episodes is awesome. So I'm just telling you, catch that. This question starting to roll in now. I'm about to get up out of here, but y'all trying to keep me in here. Hawkeye, Green Arrow. Batman hit him with that supersonic tech. Yep. But man, now Daredevil ain't no slow lead now. I don't think he can beat Batman. I'm not. But Daredevil ain't no slow lead, man. That radar sense, and he got taught by one of the best martial artists in the world, Stick, and he can do all that stuff, that hearing and that smut and that scent, man. I think he's comparable with Wolverine on that. So for someone who don't have any kind of super healing or nothing like that, Daredevil is hell. Y'all saw him on Netflix, man. Y'all know I ain't lying, man. They wore down the Hulk in the MCU. Yes, they did. Hulk would just keep ripping Deadpool apart. However, Deadpool can just exhaust the Hulk, and he'll return to Bruce Banner. Then Deadpool can kill him. You know, man, I don't know that, because if you watch, some people of mine, friends of mine, are reading the Immortal Hulk. They said that Bruce Wayne tried to kill himself in his form, but before he could do it, the Hulk like catch the bullet and spits it out. So I don't know if it's some kind of mechanism that won't allow him to hurt himself or get hurt. I mean, I don't know. Because the Immortal Hulk now supposed to be something serious, boy. I don't know. I haven't read any comic books. I'm just going by what people tell me. XO, Man of War, Iron Man. I'm going Iron Man. Not really familiar with Man of War. Jason Miller. Batman or Captain America? Batman. Hulk didn't have a chance to fight Big Daddy Thanos in the Endgame. Big Daddy Thanos whipped his ass the first 10 minutes in there. I didn't hate Professor Hulk. Wish they would have done more. I do too. I want to see how he became Professor Hulk. Not just show me Professor Hulk, but what the process he did and how they bonded with each other and how they compromised. What is that he has to do to become Professor Hulk? That's what I want to see. Deadpool versus the Hulk would be hilarious, with Wade's tendency to piss opponents off and healing factor. That would be a good one, but my money's on Hulk. Terrance said Batman would destroy Captain America. Batman defeated the Justice League and Superman. Watch the death battle. They explain why Batman would wreck Captain America. Favorite Marvel movie? That is Endgame. All-time favorite, bro. I watched that thing, I guarantee you, 10 times already. And that may be not enough for some people, may watch it more, but the last hour of Endgame is the perfect comic book movie hour in history to me. The last hour. I love the first 2 hours, but the last hour, from when Iron Man, Thor, and Captain America face off on Thanos, that is the perfect comic book movie. Depends, does Batman get prep or is it a random fight? It don't matter. Batman is always prepared. Buddy. Todd directed Planet of the Apes. He should direct Gorilla Grodd. Okay. Hulk would have to get his butt whooped again. If he would have fought Thanos in Endgame, he's not in Thanos' league. Thanos took it full power, Odin and Galactus. Let's not get ridiculous. Terrance, would World War Hulk be able to beat Thanos? I thought World War Hulk was on a whole different league, as is an Immortal Hulk. They're not the regular Hulks we're accustomed to seeing, is my understanding. I heard World War Hulk is on a whole different strength scale. So would World War Hulk be able to beat Thanos? I want to see all the Spider-Man movies come together. It would be a good fight, but I think Captain America would outlast Bats with no prep. I don't know. Hulk can be exhausted. If this happens, he will automatically refer back to Banner. Hulk is muscle and rage, all heat, which has a limit. If he chooses Hulk, take away his ability to breathe, he's dead. I can't remember the name of the Twilight film where werewolves are in some old prison, but I'm sure it was part of Twilight. I don't remember that. No matter what version of Hulk it is, he has too many limitations. As long as someone can deal with his strength, you just have to come up with a good strategy to win. Endgame. Jason Miller. I heard that Hulk got beat by Thor and Ragnarok. Thanos wrecked everyone in Endgame. The heroes got lucky. We all know that's the plot armor. DQ said, yeah, he can be prepared till the cows come home without PIS or mega prep. He can't beat everyone. Have you ever read a Batman comic book, ball? Have you ever watched Justice League? Batman comprised a contingency plan for everybody in the Justice League, himself included. He's finally able to figure out what was going on and break himself out of that grave that he was in. But he had a contingency plan to neutralize everybody in the Justice League. You read up more on Batman. Batman would destroy Captain America. There was a movie with new vampires, but not locked up werewolves. Yeah, I never seen that one. World War Hulk and Immortal Hulk would be a better fight for Thanos, but Thanos still would have the upper hand because he has more fight experience. This will allow him to win in a fight. Batman will whoop the blank kick out of Cap. Hulk can hold his own against Thanos well in the comics, but in the MCU they make him so weak, and Hulk can breathe in space. Mega preps, in other words. Yes, that is correct. Thanos has too much regular strength. The Hulk has to build up to strength that will be able to fight Thanos just to fight him. Read about able to kill Thanos if Thanos has the Infinity Gauntlet. It's over. And saying that, Terrance, it is over. I've been on here for 1 hour and 30 minutes. I am tired. I am sleepy, but I appreciate all of your participation. Again, my name is Danny Graham. This is my show, Comic Chats. If you have not been on my channel before, please subscribe. I want you to please hit the notification bell because I don't want you to miss any material that I upload in the future. And please leave me a thumbs up. Leave me any comments. I promise you I will be back. I'll be doing this more and more and more. And I appreciate, like I said, the participation and support, man. I love each and every one of y'all. Thank you, Terrance, for your input, man. I've always learned something from you. Thank you, Maz Mama Bear. Thank you, Johnny Xbox. Thank you, David Quintana, thank you. My son Trenton, come visit me, bro. It's been a long time. Let's go see Bad Boys 3 together if you're still up. Thank you, Tony Brown. Thank you, Nana Trive. Thank you, Jens Petter, Johnny Xbox. Trying to get everybody. Jason Miller, thank you. Think About Comics, thank you. UT, appreciate it. Everybody that supported me tonight, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate it, man. I will catch y'all maybe tomorrow, but if not tomorrow, I know I'm going to do it soon. It got to be Super Bowl. If not, I'll be back Monday at 9:00 p.m. This week is going to be 4 DC favorite female characters, 4 Marvel favorite characters. I think Terrance is going to be on there. Maz Mama Bear should be on there. Chris Knight, Sean, and maybe Ord's board. But thank you all again, man. I appreciate it. Y'all have a good night. Peace. I'll catch you next time.